Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Red Acres Homestead, day 5 for these little guys on the homestead. Just wanted to give you an update this morning. We had a pretty cold night last night. It dipped down in the mid to high 20s, well below freezing. These guys don't seem any worse for the wear. I don't know how long it stayed at that temperature because there wasn't a lot of ice on the ground or anything like that. A little bit of frost, but so it may not have stayed that way very long. But I know that they were predicting temperatures would be in the mid to high 20s at some point. That would kind of be the bottom temperature. So just everybody looks fine. Just refilled their water. The wife and I are leaving pretty much all day today. So despite my advice in the last video, I went ahead and put a fresh layer, even right as I was feeding and watering them this morning, went ahead and put a fresh thick layer of new bedding on top of what that was left from yesterday. I'm gonna go get ready to leave. I'll come out here right before we leave and top these feeders. I mean, these waterers off. Feeders should be fine. I'm more worried about the water. These guys have consistently been out of water every morning when I've come out to check on them. Food, not so much, but they generally when they run out of water or get low on water, they slow down or stop eating because the water helps them digest their food and helps them eat it. It kind of softens the food, so they generally slow down with eating when the water runs out. But I mean, I filled that water right there completely up maybe 10 minutes ago, and it's already, I don't know if you guys can see the line, right there. There's about a third of it left. So now a lot of that is splashing. They're splashing a lot of that out, putting their feet in there, putting their heads in there, their bodies, and that's fine. That's their way of cleaning and having fun. But they are wasting a lot, so I'm gonna refill that, get them some more right before we leave, and that'll just have to last them. I'll just have to last them the day. They're not gonna die of thirst or starvation in a few hours. So we'll be back this evening, and I'll come out here late and check on them and refill them and everything, and they should be fine. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Everybody's looking good, getting big, getting really big, growing. I mean, they're probably at least twice the size as what they were when I brought them here. I don't know if you guys can really tell that on the camera, but they're getting big fast. Where's little McNugget? Even little McNugget, the small one that kept getting her head stuck in the water the first video, that's her right there. We call her McNugget. Because she's so much smaller than all the others. Even the khaki Campbells are smaller than the Rowans. And those chocolate looking ones, the brown, just solid brown ones, those are the khaki Campbells. The ones with the black and yellow spots, those are the Rowans. The khaki Campbells are a smaller duck, but I mean, even little McNugget's smaller even than all the other khaki Campbells. She's kind of the runt, but I like her. She's got attitude. She's feisty. She doesn't let the other birds push her around. They'll kind of try to every once in a while, and some of that's just duck behavior, just like it is with kids or dogs or any other critters. But they'll kind of push her around a little bit, but she shoves her way in there with the food and the water and plays around with them. So nobody's bullying her, but I like that. She's got attitude. The other day, one of the big Rowans, like the big Rowans, like this guy right here, came over. She was at the feeder, and he just sort of bumped her and knocked her out of the way, and she turned and she pecked him. And he turned and looked at her, and they just kind of, it was like they made eye contact, and they both just went back to feeding, both of them. And it was, I happened to catch it, and I thought that was really cool. It was almost like a moment of, hey, chill out. So already kind of got a soft spot in my heart for McNugget. We may come up with a better name than that. I just like it because she's so much smaller than all the other ones. But anyway, thanks guys for checking out Red Acre Homestead. Subscribe, like, comment, and check out the playlist. This is I believe the 4th or 5th installment of Duck Days on the Homestead. We'll be bringing you updates nearly every day, and sometimes maybe twice a day, one day, and then maybe nothing for a day, and maybe we do something 2 days later, just kind of depending on anything significant. we'll be giving you regular updates on their growth and progress and any changes we make. Thanks guys for checking it out. Trevor with Red Acres Homestead out.